What's going on, guys? It is your boy Knogginator here, aka the one blade on a fan. Today we're going to be talking about the confirmed cars in the new grid game, new 2019 grid. Last video we talked about the 5 confirmed locations, all very interesting. The video before that we talked about general things as well. Also, last video we talked about the DLC and all that. So today we're going to be talking about the cars. If you haven't seen those videos, make sure you watch those before this one. Because it's better to know that before. Otherwise, yeah, let's get into the cars here. So there's going to be 6 classes, right? So this is nice. Not a whole lot of classes. We don't have to worry about all this goodness. And but for now, we don't know 2 of them, but we do know 4 of them. GT, Stock Muscle, Touring Car, and Super Modified. Now, GT, that's all the quick cars that are modified, that were sports cars and stuff beforehand, like a Porsche 959 that has a huge wang on it and stuff. Those are your GT cars. Stock Muscle are going to be your good old Fords and your good old Pontiacs, muscle cars like that. Maybe Dodge Viper as well, depending, new or old. Touring cars are going to be fun too. Those are going to be basically your not economy cars, but your cars that people drive, but they've been upgraded to be a track car. We'll talk more about that later. And like I said, the final one is super modified. Now this sounds extremely fun. These are going to be cars that are just built like beast. I mean, this is the type like the Lamborghini, like Huracan Performante, but it even has more. Like I think these are gonna be cars that are made by codemasters, basically. So like they're gonna be a single car. Like take for instance a Chevrolet Camaro. You take that for instance, they might slap 1,500 horsepower motor on here with 345s on the back of your tire. Those type of things. It might have a huge wang, all this goodness. I think they're going to be cars that you don't see on the road. And as it says, super modified. So there's still 2 other classes. What could these be? Could these be something like retro cars that we see coming down the line? Or could they be, could they be hypercars? Would that go into something else? Like, there's not just going to be normal road cars in this game. They're going to be a part of something. So let me know in the comments below what you think are going to be the 2 different classes that we haven't heard of yet. About the super modified class, the super modified is likely the same as the time attack cars from the Grid 2 DLC. And there's going to be like a world time attack mode. So that's what those cars are going to be used for. So talking about how many cars we have, this is what nice. English, please. This is what's really nice. 70 cars is the estimated amount. That's about what they're saying. 70 through 100. Now this is a perfect amount. We do not need 500 cars. 70 cars is great because that means each class is going to have about an average of 12 cars. If you do the math, that's close enough. Which basically means each class is going to have its own tier. You're going to have a few good cars in each class. And you're going to have a few that can compete, and then you're going to have the ones that aren't exactly that good. That's what's good. You can basically learn every car. You can figure out which ones are good, which ones not. You can appreciate when you get a car. When you spend time to unlock it and you get it, you're like, yes, this is exactly what I want. This was my entire rant on Forza, that the cars are too easy to get and you can't appreciate them. And I think this is going to be great. If we have an unlock system with the cars where the more we play at them, the better they you get points for or something, that'd be cool too. But I like that we have 70 cars. That is perfect. Obviously there's gonna be more when it comes to expansions and DLCs and free cars that they add and stuff, but this is a good amount to start off with, and I feel like it's just enough where you can have your own garage full of cars. I hope there's some expensive. I hope some there aren't. So yeah, let's talk about, we have the 4 car classes. We have let's see, we have 4, 7, 9. We have 11 cars that have been confirmed so far. So 4 of them are in the GT class, 3 of them are in stock muscle, 2 of them are in touring cars, 1 of them is super modified, and another one is right now unclassified. But let's talk about the GT cars. I'm going to go ahead and load these up here. Our first GT card is going to be a Ferrari 488 GTE. So this is a Ferrari, obviously. It is a GT car, and it's kind of what I expected it to be. It's a race spec vehicle. It's got a big wang. It's got its suspension is all the way down. It's got racing tires. This is the type of vehicles we're going to see in GT. And I think this would be a very fun one to use. It's always been fun in Forza, and I am glad that it is in the game. The next car is going to be the Porsche 911 RSR GTE. Now, this was the trailer car, so I believe that this is going to be the main car, basically. This one it's very amazing. The diffuser on this thing looks like a puzzle. It's got a big wang, and tires are thick. This is going to be the GT car that I think is going to own everything. I mean, it's the car that they want you to buy. It's in the trailer. It's probably going to be on the cover here. Who knows? Otherwise, I do like it. So it's very interesting to see these are the GT cars in here. So what are the touring cars and super modified, stuff like that. The third GT car that has been confirmed, we know this because it was in the trailer, and that was the Chevrolet Corvette C7R GTE. So this is a hefty vehicle here. It's got a lot to it. It's very good. We've seen this in other games before. The 2016, it's a V8. I mean, this thing is crazy. It's got everything you want. Like we said, all these cars kind of the same general deal to them. There are basically street cars that are turned into track cars. They all have the big wang, including this one. So yeah, the final GT car that we were able to see is going to be the Aston Martin Vantage GT4. Now, this was my favorite vehicle to drive in Forza Motorsport 7. It just has something to it. I mean, I love the side skirts. I love the front splitter. I mean, I love the wing, and it has a good design to it. It has great aerodynamics and everything. I think this is going to be a very, very fun car to use in GT. So, what do you think about the 4 GT cars? Do you think that the Porsche 911 is going to be the highest one? Maybe most expensive? I don't know. You guys let me know. Now let's talk about the 3 stock muscle cars. So I thought these were going to be like NASCARs because they have oval tracks, and there still could be. Maybe that's another class. But the Ford GT40 is our first one that has been confirmed. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be in the stock muscle. I'm pretty sure it will be. But yeah, this is the best S1 class car in Forza, and it's an iconic car. I mean, you can't really get over it. It's good aerodynamics. It's not great in high-speed corners, but once again, this is a arcade game. So I do think having this older car is nice, and it's going to be good for the game. But yeah, it could be in a different class. We're not so sure. The next confirmed car is going to be the Pontiac Firebird Modified. So it has Modified in it. So is it going to be an exact, Firebird? I'm not sure. It might have something to it, but as always, the Firebird is a great muscle vehicle to use. A lot of people like it, and I think it's going to be a good one. The final vehicle for stock muscle is going to be the Chevrolet Camaro Z28. So, had to make sure I said that right. This is a beast of a car right here. 600 horsepower, V6, V8. You put what you want in it, and it's got something to it, man. I mean, it is very, very good. It's got a lot of horsepower, like I said before. And this could even be a GT vehicle if you put a big wing on it. It kind of just has that look to it. So, yeah, that is a very good one. Now, you let me know which stock muscle car you think is going to be the best. I'm going to say it is that Camaro. Now let's talk about the 2 touring cars that we know so far. The first one is going to be an Alfa Romeo 155 TS. Now, this was in the trailer here. That's how we know that it is in the game. And this is an older vehicle, but it's always been good. It's good for track day, and and it's light. That's what we like to see as well. It's kind of just that every man's car that people are gonna want to own. It's gonna be cheap. It may be your starting car. I don't know. The next one is going to be a Volkswagen, aka Volkswagen Golf TCR. So this was verified as well, and this is about what you would expect for your touring car. Your touring car. I don't know why I keep saying touring. Your touring car. It's basically just like it is in every other game. It's gonna be fun to use. It's gonna be jittery and jumpy and stuff like that. So now let's talk about the one super modified car that we know so far, and it is the Mitsubishi Evo 11 Time Attack. So yeah, this is basically, like I said before, it's going to be the car that they make, or the car that is super crazy. I have this picture I'm showing you right now. This is kind of what I expect it to look like. I mean, it's going to have a huge splitter. It's not going to look like a car. And I think these are going to be super fun and super expensive to get. But yeah, it's going to be for the Time Attack mode. And finally, I mean, I can't get over that. That's a credible car. But finally, right now, what we don't know, what class it's going to be in. Maybe it's not in a class. But this is for the final showdown event, which has already been confirmed because of Fernando Alonso. He is backing it up. But we're going to be able to drive Fernando Alonso's 2006 Renault F1 R26. And I play a lot of Formula 1 games, and this car is very fun to drive. Good aerodynamics, good speed, good tires. And yeah, final showdown event. Sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. So, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Write down in the comments below the top 3 cars you are most excited to see in the grid 2 that are confirmed. Also, type in some cars that you would like to see, and I might make a video on a 50 cars wish list or something like that. We could also do cities too, if you would like to write down your wishes for those. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Grid 2. I never actually say that, but now I did. So yeah, this has been the fan from the Blade, and yes, goodbye.